So, can anyone tell me what is the tons of refrigeration? Can anyone tell me what is tons of refrigeration? Please tell me what is tons of refrigeration.
Hello. 12,000 BTU per hour, sir. The heat extracted by 1 ton of ice to melt completely in 24 hours is called as a 1 ton of refrigeration. Hello.
So, the heat extracted by 1 ton of ice to melt completely in 24 hours is called 1 ton of refrigeration. So, and also we have discussed. So, what we have discussed? We have discussed the point heating, cooling, humidification, and dehumidification. Heating, cooling, humidification, and dehumidification. Now, the next concept is psychometry. Psychometry. So, what do you mean by psychometry, sir? Can anyone? Do you know about the psychometry? Do you people know about psychometry? Can anyone? Tell me, sir. What do you mean by anyone? आपका बीटेक पे है ना साइकोमेट्री? साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट एक है. Do you remember? Yes, that's the psychometry I'm talking. Okay, so psychometry means it is a science that deals with physical properties of air and water vapor mixture. It is a science that deals with physical properties of air and water vapor mixture. Okay, so in the psychometry, what are the physical properties of air and water vapor mixture we are studying about? Okay, those properties are dry bulb temperature, wet bulb temperature, relative humidity, humidity ratio, and dew point temperature. Called as DBT, WBT, relative humidity, humidity ratio, and dew point temperature. So these are the different psychometric values or properties which we are going to study about. So coming to the first concept, dry bulb temperature. Okay, the first concept is dry bulb temperature. So DBT or dry bulb temperature. Suppose I have a thermometer and that thermometer is directly exposed to atmosphere. Okay, and that thermometer is directly exposing to atmosphere. If the thermometer if the mercury bulb is directly exposed to atmosphere, if the mercury bulb is directly exposed to atmosphere, then the temperature recorded by the thermometer is called as dry bulb temperature. Okay, the temperature recorded by the thermometer is called as dry bulb temperature.
Can you repeat again, sir?
It's nothing but it is the temperature of the air, we can directly say. So the temperature measured by thermometer when the mercury bulb is directly exposed to atmosphere. Okay. Dry bulb temperature. Next, if the same thermometer, what we do is the same thermometer, we cover the mercury bulb with a wet cotton wick or wet cotton cloth. wet cotton wick. Okay, then the temperature recorded by this thermometer. Okay, then the temperature recorded by this thermometer is called as wet bulb temperature. Okay, that means it is nothing but वो रूम टेम्परेचर का हिसाब से वाटर टेम्परेचर कितना होता है उसको मेजर कर रहा है. ठीक है, the temperature recorded by a temperature measured by thermometer when the mercury bulb is covered with a wet cotton wick. When the mercury bulb covered with a wet cotton wick is called as wet bulb temperature. ठीक है, next the relative humidity. Next one is relative humidity.
So sorry to disturb you. So why is the wet bulb temperature lower than the dry bulb temperature usually when the humidity is less than 100%?
That we'll discuss in the further sessions.
Okay, sir.
When we calculate the things, we'll discuss. Relative humidity.
So, and one more question. So, what is the significance of the wet bulb temperature? Like, why are we taking it with a cotton, with a wet cotton wick? So, why do we take it usually?
That also I'll justify at the end of the class.
Okay, sir.
Every question I'll justify by the end of the session. Okay. Suppose मेरा रूम है, ओके, नहीं तो नॉर्मली एक क्लोज्ड सरफेस है. वो क्लोज्ड सरफेस पे मैं पानी रखा है उधर. आई हैव प्लेस्ड वाटर. ओके, नाउ it's a normal water. I'm not using any external energy to cool or to heat. Just it is kept in the air. Now, as it is kept in the air, after some time, if I measure the temperature of the water, okay, if I measure the temperature of the water temperature will be equal to the air temperature or less than to the air temperature, right? Are you getting my point?
No, sir.
मैं अभी रूम पे पानी रख दिया, ठीक है.
कौन सा?
ठीक है, मैं पानी रख दिया. पानी रखने के बाद आफ्टर सम टाइम, एक 24 आवर्स सोचो, आफ्टर 24 आवर्स वो पानी का टेम्परेचर रूम टेम्परेचर का बराबर हो सकता है ना? टेम्परेचर से इक्वल हो सकता है, नहीं तो रूम टेम्परेचर से कम होता है.
यस सर.
रूम टेम्परेचर से ज्यादा होता है क्या? ज्यादा होने का चांस है क्या?
नो सर.
That is the reason always dry bulb temperature will be lesser to the wet bulb always wet bulb temperature will be lesser to the dry bulb temperature or equal to the dry bulb temperature. If dry bulb temperature and wet bulb temperature are equal, okay, dry bulb temperature, wet bulb temperature equal है, तब रिलेटिव ह्यूमिडिटी 100% होता है, तब रिलेटिव ह्यूमिडिटी 100% होता है, तब ड्राई बल्ब टेम्परेचर एंड वेट बल्ब टेम्परेचर्स विल बी equal. So this is justified. When we can justify this, when we are working on the psychometric chart, तभी हमें justify कर सकते हैं इसको. Someone who has asked this question, your concept is, I hope you have got the concept.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Yes. So relative humidity means, relative humidity is nothing but it is the percentage of water vapor molecules present in the air. Simple definition. How much percent of water vapor present in the air is defined as a relative humidity. So it is the ratio of water vapor molecules holding by air. It is the ratio of water vapor molecules holding by air to the total water vapor molecules air can hold. It is the total water vapor molecules holding by air to the total water vapor molecules air can hold. Okay, air कितना hold कर सकता है? 100% hold कर सकता है. 100% में at that particular point, at that particular temperature, वो कितना hold कर रहा है, उसको हमें relative humidity बोलते हैं. So relative humidity RH is expressed in terms of percentage. In terms of percentage, RH is expressed in terms of percentage. Okay, so now we have calculated relative humidity. Now humidity ratio. Suppose some of you got 80% of marks. If you say 80% of marks, and for that 80% is, there will be some number, right? For 80% there will be some number. Okay, like that here also for this percentage there is a number, and that number is, okay, there is a number, and that number is called as humidity ratio. Humidity ratio. Humidity ratio means, again it is the ratio of, the weight of water vapor molecules holding by air to the total weight of air and water vapor mixture. Air and water vapor mixture. Okay, so here the relative humidity is expressed, humidity ratio is expressed as grains per pound. ER per LB. Okay, so this is what humidity ratio is. Next, dew point temperature, one of the most important concept. Dew point temperature. So air conditioning system में dehumidification concept mostly works with dew point temperature. Okay, so dew point temperature एक ऐसा explain कर सकते हैं. Let's see here. एक 5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड ऑफ वाटर लिया मैं. As it is 5 degrees centigrade, after some time, ठीक है, after some time, what you can notice outside of the glass? What you can notice outside of the glass? आप क्या notice कर सकते हैं?
Cooling, sir.
Cooling.
Sir, glass wall is cooling.
Cooling.
Yes, sir.
और
And inner glass water and inner glass wall is heating. And heat flow high level to and heat flow high
are
level
you
to low
able to
level.
absorb? Okay, are you able to absorb some water droplets here?
Yes.
Observe कर सकते हैं नहीं कर सकते हैं?
Yes, sir.
वो कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? How it is coming?
Sir, it is a process conditioning.
Okay,
Condensation.
condensation हो रहा है. Conditioning, condensation हो रहा है. So here the water vapor which is present outside of this glass is converting into water, right?
Yes.
किस लिए हो रहा है? Due to this temperature. Okay, that is
Yes.
the reason.
Yes, sir.
This temperature is called as dew point temperature.
So I have a small little doubt over here, sir.
Yeah.
So over here, sir, so this glass which is at 5C, you've written it's at 5 degrees Celsius, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
So is it over here, is it left open to the atmosphere that condensation is happening?
Yes, that's the right.
So, but I thought so the condensation happens because when you bring out let's say something from a fridge, the air around it is warmer, correct? And the atmospheric air is warmer. So as this increases the temperature, okay, the water droplets tend to condense because air at a lower temperature has more humidity.
See, this is the air, right?
Yes, sir.
सोचो ये एक 24 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड है. ये एयर के अंदर वाटर वेपर भी होता है ना?
Yes, sir.
वो वाटर वेपर अभी क्या हो रहा है? कंडेंसिंग हो रहा है. क्यों कंडेंसिंग हो रहा है? ड्यू टू दिस लोअर टेम्परेचर.
Right.
When you decrease the temperature of वेपर क्या हो जाएगा? कन्वर्ट होके वाटर पे कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा ना?
Right, sir.
That is what happening here. Okay, so that is the reason on the surface of the glass you are able to see the moisture which is called as water droplets.
So and what temperature does this usually happen at for water?
Yes, here we are condensing, we are decreasing the temperature of the vapor.
So, and what temperature does this? What temperature does water vapor usually condense at?
It may be around 24 degrees centigrade water vapor का temperature. एयर temperature कितना होता है उस टाइम पे वेपर का टेम्परेचर भी उतना ही होगा.
Okay, sir. So water vapor can condense at even 15-20 degrees, right?
Yes. See, at what temperature you need to condense, that temperature also we need to identify.
Got it, sir.
That is what dew point temperature is.
Got it, sir. Let's say that the air is, let's say it's 50% humid. Okay, sir. So and let's say that the temperature around me, the atmospheric temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, and I bring out something from a refrigerator which is at 3 degrees Celsius. So will the relative humidity drop from 50% to 20%, or will it drop from 50% to 0%?
It is possible.
So it's basically proportional to the temperature, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. So like for 15 degrees, it will become maybe 25%. For 10 degrees, it will become maybe like 10%, like that, right?
I can't give you the imaginary values here.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We'll start working on it. The next step is that. Whatever question you asked, the same question which I need to explain you how it drops the percentage when the temperature is going to drop.
Got it, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
The temperature at which water vapor molecules starts condensing. The temperature at which water vapor molecules starts condensing is called as dew point temperature. Okay. Till here it is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just make a short note. We'll start working on the calculations. Till then, I'll share you the psychrometric chart. Once done, please let me know. I'll change the.
So on this platform, so only voice is available now, no video, right?
What?
So on this platform, so that we are on, so only voice, you can only hear us, right? Only video is not available, right?
Video is also available if you switch on the mic. Sorry, camera.
Okay. So because I've got the option only to switch on the voice.
No, both you have.
Okay, sir. So am I visible?
No. If you switch on it, you are able to see.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Why? Because we won't switch on the camera due to the what we can say bandwidth.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Done? Is it done?
Done, sir. Done. थोड़ा ऊपर करो ना.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is GR and LBS? Ground. Sir, hello.
Yeah.
Sir, what is LBS?
पाउंड्स ऐसा नोटेट करता है.
Okay, sir.
सर तो स्क्रीन को ओपन करो सर, ये खत्म हो गया। ओके फिनिश।
Sir, how many students are taking classes?
Class high.
5 students.
ओके, मैं अभी आपको एक पीडीएफ शेयर किया ना,
चेक किया।
Yes, sir.
वो साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट होता है।
I know, sir.
ठीक है, मैं भी ओपन कर रहा हूँ, 1 मिनट। यह है साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट, राइट?
Yes, sir, I know.
यस। इस पे इधर वैल्यूज दिख रहे हैं ना आपको?
Yes, sir, I know.
या सो दिस वैल्यूज represents dry bulb temperature.
Dry bulb temperature.
Okay, this values represents the dry bulb temperature.
Dry bulb temperature.
नेक्स्ट, आपको इधर वैल्यूज दिख रहा है ना, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. ओके,
Yes.
दिस वैल्यूज represents you the wet bulb temperature. Okay, this values represent you the wet bulb temperature. Next, ये कर्व्स दिख रहा है ना, 10%, 20%, 30%. This represents you the relative humidity.
Relative humidity.
Humidity को represent करते हैं. And this values represents you the humidity ratio. ये humidity ratio को represent करता है. और this scale represents you the dew point temperature. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Now, suppose dry bulb temperature is 100 degree Fahrenheit and wet bulb temperature is 80 degree Fahrenheit. सोचो, नहीं तो 70 degree Fahrenheit सोचो. We need to find relative humidity, humidity ratio and dew point temperature. ये हमें find out करना है. So to find out this, first dry bulb temperature is 100 degree Fahrenheit. कहाँ है? ये 100 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट है इधर, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट, वेट बल्ब टेम्परेचर. वेट बल्ब टेम्परेचर कहाँ होता है? एक कर्व के ऊपर होता है. कितना दिया? 70 दिया है. सो टेक इट एज 70. सो ये कहाँ क्रॉस होता है वो हमें फाइंड आउट कर देंगे. इधर क्रॉस हो रहा है. ये पॉइंट किस किस के बीच में है?
25
और 25 का बीच में. ये 25 का है, ये 30 का है.
Yes.
20 और 25 के बीच में हमें 22 ले सकते हैं, ठीक है?
Yes, 22.5.
22. 0.5 का प्लस और माइनस करो 22%.
0.5.
ठीक है. Now from here, from this point, move straight like this. So it is in between 60 and 70. Okay, and this is 65 ले सकता approximately. Next. (55) is a dew point temperature. Okay, so humidity ratio is
65.
65 grains per pound and dew point temperature is 55 degree Fahrenheit. समझ पे आना? ओके, सो समझ पे आना कैसा करना है?
Yes.
Okay, now I'll give some values, you find out now. Find out the remaining values. Find out the remaining values fast. I'll ask one by one. Everyone should answer for one question. So everyone find and keep it secret with you.
चार्ट है साइकोमेट्रिक वाला किताब, साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट है ना, तो देखे थे एक दिन ट्रेन देख रहा था, कहाँ है
Ashim,
रूम पे छोड़ा वहाँ।
Ashim, please be on mute.
यस सर,
Please be on mute.
ओके।
Sir, it's really difficult to do this over a PDF. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes?
Um, this is numerical. Now what is that? Hello, sir. Sir, are you
Yes,
listening?
tell me.
Sir, actually, sir, you can do it continue because here is some problem for PDF moving here there.
Open PDF in document.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
open PDF in Microsoft Edge. Okay. So let me know what is the value for first one. What is the answer for RH? First one का answer क्या है?
60%.
60%. Very good. Next.
95.
Next one, 91, sir. Wet bulb temperature 91.
91. Not. I am not asking that one. HR.
HR 210.
What is HR?
210.
First one का HR कितना है?
First one का HR 95.
95. And dew point temperature
66.
6 degree Fahrenheit. Next.
Next 91.
Second one का wet bulb
91.
87.
87.
91.
Approximately. No.
91.
Okay. And HR
HR
78.
210.
160%. Let us check once.
How much?
210, sir.
हंड्रेड इधर है.
I'm gonna
वेट बल्ब टेम्परेचर कितना?
wet bulb temperature 91.
87.
सर 100. 1 minute. Wait. 60%. 60% intersecting this right here. Okay. Now 86 is the 87 is the wet bulb temperature. Approximately 175 is the humidity ratio. 175. Next, dew point temperature. Dew point temperature how much, sir? It's 84. Next, third question. The third one.
Third one, wet bulb temperature 60.
60.
Relative humidity 100.
Relative humidity 100%.
62 Fahrenheit.
60 degree Fahrenheit.
62.
Not 60. It will also 60, sir.
61, sir.
62.
No, it will be 60 only.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir.
Fourth one.
72 Fahrenheit.
72 degree Fahrenheit.
82 grains per pound.
82 grains per pound.
62 Fahrenheit.
62 degree Fahrenheit. Next, seventh
82
one.
Fahrenheit.
Fifth one. 82 Fahrenheit.
38% relative humidity.
30% relative humidity.
56 Fahrenheit.
56 degree Fahrenheit. Next, sixth one.
Sixth one I am not fine, sir.
Seventh one. Eighth one.
No, sir, no. That's all.
Okay, make it done. Make it done. So before noting that, so you are able to see here, if dry bulb and wet bulb, are equal, then relative humidity will be 100%.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got it.
When relative humidity is 100%, dry bulb, wet bulb, and dew point temperature will be 60 degrees. Same. Okay. Okay. Do 6, 7, 8. Complete it.
No, sir, वो साइक्लोमेट्रिक चार्ट है ना, थोड़ा ढूंढने के लिए बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है, वो आंख में दर्द हो रहा है.
ठीक है
हाथ में हाथ का जो है तो बस नहीं है वो कल लेके आएगा
कल everyone take the hard
ओके
copy of
मुश्किल
that.
नहीं ओके ओके
Okay, tomorrow we have some more calculations
Okay,
to do
no
in the
issue.
psychometric chart.
Okay.
Okay. Till then, we'll take a break, sir. Tomorrow we'll meet again at 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So this recording class will be available after 15 minutes. If you want, you can revise once.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.